I'm chatting to Alan GREEFF about the Halo Stables runners for Friday. They start off in race 1 with a newcomer to the yard, and that is Devoted. This colt relocates from the KZN, where he had 2 starts under his belt.
Yeah, no, he needs to improve, and I think he's a horse that most probably going to need to be gelded, but having his first run here and on the poly track for us, see how he goes and take it from there.
Cadenza steps out in race 2. Now, he made his debut last time out. It was a fair effort and certainly one that we can expect improvement on.
Yeah, it was a fair effort, and I expect a little bit more improvement. He had a little bit of pace early on and then just faded out, so I think we can expect a little bit better from him this time round.
This absolutely beautiful chap in the background, very lovable, is Royal Kingdom. Now, he'll be racing in race 3, which is the Guineas Plate. He is looking to round up a hat-trick. He's been a good winner of his last 2 starts. And Alan, everything about those runs suggests that he's going to enjoy the step up to the mile.
Yeah, I think so, and I think he's starting to find his mojo. He's always shown good work at home, and his first 2 runs for us were, I thought, disappointing despite him running 3rd and 4th. So we then, I think, stepped him up a little bit further, rode him a little bit differently, and he's come to the party. He's a really nice horse, and expect him to keep on his winning ways.
2 runners in race 4. Here we will see Coral Creek and Golden Grey in action.
Yeah, it's 74 rated, not drawn well, both horses, and they're there and thereabouts. Coral Creek, he ran a good race 2 runs back, and then fluffed his lines the next time in a graduation, but quite strong on that day. The graduation plate in rating terms. And then Golden Grey, he's a funny bugger. He needs everything to go his own way, and hopefully we can just see a little bit more improvement out of him. He has the ability, but his last 2 runs haven't been up to scratch.
The Glendore Sprint is race 5, and it is the feature of the afternoon. Here we'll see Clifftop in action. His last win was actually over track and trip, again similar and at handicap conditions. He'll be joined by the Joker Man, who will be making his local debut. Yeah,
Clifftop, he loves the poly track. Similar conditions, just a different weight as far as ratings go, but he is a poly track specialist. He has been a little bit out of sorts of late, but horses can come to form, and he's never lost his ability. I think he just needs to find the form, and I think today might be the right sort of day for him. Joker Man, nice looking horse, maybe a bit on the sharp side, but very good looking son of Vercingetorix, working quite nicely, and I'd like to see a nice run from him.
3 runners in race 6, and here Halcyon first up. Great to see Carl Stradham in the irons. He's visiting from the UK, where he's doing really well, so we'll look forward to having him for one meeting. Diamond Jim races off the back of a very easy maiden win, and joining them will be the Roaring Rock. Now, he was never in his race last time out, and I'm sure we can expect better.
Well, Halcyon, if we can't get Pierce Stradham, we get Carl Stradham. So, Carl's out from the UK and visiting, and was a little bit disappointing last time for us, Halcyon, but I think it was also his first run on the poly, and maybe, we can put a line through it. I have added the blinkers on this time, and like to see him bounce back to his previous race. He got a little bit late out the gates and ran on really nicely, so I'd like to see something similar. Diamond Gin won a very nice race last time, has been gelded, so this is his first run back from gelding. And they normally need the run after they've been gelded, but nice horse. And then the Roaring Rock, he didn't enjoy the last run. He got a lot of kickback in his face, and Richard said he just didn't enjoy it that day, so hopefully he can break a little bit quicker this time round and be a little bit closer up with the speed. And if he can, I think he'll run a good race.
2 runners in race 7, Happy Wives. Now, she won as she liked last time out. She did pay the price, though, and she is up 8 points. She'll be joined by Smashing, who's going to appreciate being down in class, and she's never far back, Alan.
No, Smashing, I think, she's run some 2 good races behind Danish Dynamite, who's really gone on to prove herself to be, a proper sprinter. So hopefully, she's down in class and can enjoy this. I think she would enjoy the 1200 as opposed to the 1000. Happy Wives, who handicapper I think he might have put the death knell into her. I know she won a really weak race on the day, and she won well. We won't take that away from her. But she paid the price heavily. Maybe he's right and we're wrong. We always argue with the handicapper, but I think she might just have been pushed over the edge.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm wrong. If not, if she can carry that weight and take that penalty, well, then she can be competitive. We'll have to wait and see.
8 points, 4 kilos, quite a bit. The last of the day, whatever next. Now, don't be too quick to write him off as his form doesn't jump off the page at you, because this fellow is decently down in class and he could really work that to his advantage. Travel Master also slightly down on recent form and always giving of his best.
Yeah, the two stalwarts of the yard and the old men, whatever next, down in class. Polly, drawn 2. He's ticked all the boxes, and if he can just regain his form and ability back in a lower class, I think he can win. I'm dying to win one more race for him, but he's on the retirement list shortly. And then Travel Master, he doesn't know how to run a bad race, irrespective of how old he is and where you stick him. He's always within a couple of lengths of the winner. So once again, not drawn best of all, drawn 8, but he doesn't know how to lie down and give up.
I was lucky enough to see both of these fellows making their way out to track just as we popped in for the comments, and they are both looking amazing. So horses to include in your quartets in the last of the day.